Hey, what is going on, guys? Today in this video, I want to teach you how to create your own custom scenes in Kaleidescape. Now, one thing I love about Kaleidescape is when you purchase a movie, let's say Dune, you're going to see a list of scenes that Kaleidescape has deemed worthy of demos. And so those are nice and convenient to be able to just go to those scenes, jump right to that scene so you can demo for your friends or guests or family members that come over and want to check out your system. Or maybe maybe you bought a new subwoofer and you want to test out, how well it does in your room. And so you go quickly to Dune and grab that saving the miners scene. But what happens if you want to create your own scenes? Can Kaleidescape do that? It absolutely can, and it could not be simpler. So in this video, I want to walk you step by step on how to create your own custom scenes in Kaleidescape, how to delete those and rename those if you need to do that. Give them a specific name so that you'll know that that is your custom scene. And there's another icon on there that I'll show you that signifies that this is your own custom scenes, not the pre-baked ones that Kaleidescape gives you. So let's go ahead and jump into Kaleidescape and I'll show you how to do it. All right, so A Quiet Place is a fantastic movie to demo your Dolby Atmos home theater. So let's go into A Quiet Place and you'll see we can play the movie, but down here, Kaleidescape under Play Scene has 6 baked in demo clips that they have already added. So when you buy a movie, you're always going to get some default clips that Kaleidescape has deemed as demo worthy. But one thing that I want to do is I like this scene, but maybe let's say it's too long. It's 4 minutes and 34 seconds. And so one thing we want to do is we want to make that scene a little bit shorter and create our own version of the red light emergency. So I've got the volume turned down for copyright, but we're going to go ahead and hit OK. So once this scene starts, we're going to pause it immediately. At the beginning, I want it to stay the same. So we're going to start our scene, our custom scene, right here. If you're using the Kaleidescape app, you would hit the I to bring up this menu. If you're using the physical remote, you would use this hamburger menu, which is located at the top of the remote with the 3 horizontal lines. We're going to come over here to New Scene. And as soon as we click New Scene, up at the top right, notice it says Start of a New Scene. And so that has set our starting point for this custom scene. And now what we're going to do is I'm just going to hit the fast forward button, get to the part that I want it to end, and then we will set the end of that new scene. So here's where the monster comes down the stairs. She sets the timer. Hopefully I'm not creating any spoilers. It's a great movie. You really need to get this, whether it's on 4K disc or on Kaleidescape. It's phenomenal. So right here, when she walks upstairs, I want to end it right here as the monster walks by, because this is a pretty long scene. Boom, right there. So now what we're going to do, over here you can see it says change start of new scene. We don't want to change it. We want to set the end of that new scene. So we're going to click set end of new scene. At the top right it says that we've done that. So now that we've created a start point and an end point, we need to come down here to save that new scene. Once we click save the new scene, we can give it a name. So I'm going to call this red light short. Once you've created your scene's name, we come over here and click done. So now let's come back to the menu. So here you can see we've created our custom shortened version of Red Light Emergency. The original was 4 minutes and 34 seconds. The new custom one, the shortened version, is only 1 minute and 41 seconds. Now, of course, you can create your own clips. You can make as many as you want. One thing I would love to see, though, is the ability to move these. So in other words, if I wanted to take my own custom clips and move them to the very top up here, that would be great. So I'd love to see Kaleidescape add that in a future release. Now let's say you've created your custom scene, but you want to rename that scene. What we'll need to do is go all the way down to more options and click OK. From here we can come down to rename scene and hit to the right, and now we could actually click on that and then edit the name if we wanted to change that. If you wanted to delete that custom scene, we could come over to the left, come down to forget scene. You can delete the baked in ones, or we could delete the one that we just created. We would click OK, and then it would ask you, are you sure? And then we'll delete that as well. Now, one thing you cannot do is change the in point and the out point of a saved scene. So if I wanted to make this maybe 2 minutes and 25 seconds long, I would need to delete this one and just create a new one, or we could leave this one, create a longer one, and just call it something different, maybe red light medium. Now, in a previous video, I showed you how to take any of these custom scenes or the default scenes and place them in a playlist, which Kaleidescape calls a script. Now, I've got a video that I'll link down in the description. You can check that out if you want a step-by-step on how to do that. I'll also mention it at the end of this video as well. But this is a super cool way of being able to create your own custom scenes, make them as long or as short as you want so that it's just like you want it. Now, this is one of the coolest features I think Kaleidescape has to offer. I love being able to create my own custom scenes, as well as putting all of these scenes together in a custom script. And I've got a dedicated video on that. I'll link down in the description, as well as at the end of the video, I'll mention it again as well. But you can create as many of these as you want. Of course, you can delete those, you can rename them, but it is a great feature, and I just wanted to show you how to do that. Now, we've got Kaleidescape, Strato Vs, and Terra servers in stock, so if you're interested in a Kaleidescape, you can pick that up directly from our website, obsessedhometheater.com. We'd love to earn your business. And if you want some more information, some more videos on Kaleidescape, I've got a playlist right here, as well as a dedicated video on how to take these custom scenes and even the pre-baked scenes that Kaleidescape has added to each movie and put them into a playlist, which Kaleidescape calls a script. So you can check out these videos right here. Hope you guys have an incredible week. God bless, and we will catch you in the next video.